There you go.
Hi Virginia, it's Barrie. If you remember me, I'm the one with the funny accent. It's hard to believe that we've known each other for as many years as we have. Probably 1969, when you helped start the rugby club and even naming your son after the game. Selling homes to both Gloria and I, and being a good friend through thick and thin, at one time even being a client. Somebody asked me what you were put on earth for, and I know exactly. It was to increase the profit margin for the Miller Brewing Company. But there's a story about sort of second hand where you're concerned, which you're not aware of. But when I had my open heart surgery, you were generous and gracious enough to invite Gloria and I to a place that I think belongs to Texas A&M. I'm not sure. It's somewhere near the Oklahoma border. And it was there that I was inspired to write a poem, which is a direct result of your inviting me there. And a young man about 2 months ago came up to me when I was attending an open mic session of poetry at the Northwest Highway, half-price books, and he started quoting the first line of poetry from this particular poem, and had told me that he'd come across it and he had read it the day he'd taken his young daughter in for an emergency appendectomy. Well, we all looked for validation, and I couldn't have been more pleased, and I'm hoping that if I read this to you, you also will get a kick out of it, since it wouldn't ever have been written without you. It's called Medicine Mountain. Seeming as close as a ceiling, the clouds pile up like dirty clothes, and I am infused with a sense of wonder and peace. I'm lying atop a butte, overlooking a disappearing plane. My friends have brought me here to heal. Last night, the distant town looked like an encampment. Last night, the white-clad, bright-eyed vultures put in another appearance, prodding and pulling me like eager churchwomen around a new recipe. The star of the show shoved to one side like a nuisance, but wired to its own rhythm section. The rest of me looking like a buffalo kill, my ribs wedged wide with heavy equipment. Awake at last and seeking something, atonement, I walked out at dawn, walked where the Comanche had walked, smelling the same sensational air, seeing the same painted plants. What my city-bred ears heard as kennels were coyote packs. Now their imprudent appetites added to nature's palate. In this transcendental tableau, I still felt unworthy to be alive, unworthy to be treading this sacred ground. But something was happening. My body was soaking strength from the soil, my soul absorbing solace from the spirits. Gentle warriors were sharing their wealth, making me whole. Now rested and reassured, as the clouds continue their tumble-dry action, and the wind scatters my fears for the future, I am comforted. And I am comforted by the fact that we've known each other for so long, and that we love each other. Best wishes, your old mate, Nella.